Hey, what up, man? This your boy, Rickey Smiley. Hey, I hope everybody had a awesome and blessed weekend. Listen, all right, so I was, I'm tired. I've been driving all day. I took some of my niece and my nephew and my grandson. I took them to the beach because the weather was nice. It was hot. We had a good time. Then we came back home and then we all went swimming again. I don't know, something wrong with it. I guess we were just waiting and ready for the whole summer or something, whatever. Let me just address some of these negative comments that everybody was making about on my page when I was just taking a video of my grandson at the beach, having a great time. First of all, my grandson, Grayson, did not go down to the water by himself. My niece was already down there, who's a teenager who was watching him. That's who he was down there with, first of all. Didn't I tell you don't get in the water? I said just put the feet in. I told you it was cold out here. I said, don't get in the water because it's too windy today. Now, are you cold? It's freezing. It's not hot out here. It's windy. What? It's not what I'm talking about. I understand. Don't get in the water. You put your feet in the water, but don't get in the water. Understand? Yes, sir. All right. Have fun. Bye. Number two, I talk to my grandson the way I want to talk to my grandson because he's my grandson, right? And he's raised in my house under my rules. Period. I know a lot of you don't want to hear that or whatever, but I don't think you would like it if I tell you how to raise your kids or whatever. He's not being abused. He's being loved. He's not being mistreated. He eat all day, every day. He go to school, you know, when school was in, and he's a happy 3-year-old, well-mannered. He take the garbage out. He get all the garbage. He go to all the bedrooms and collect the trash and take the trash, put it all in the kitchen trash, and then take the kitchen trash out to the trash can in the garage. He is 3 years old and he's already taken the garbage out, right? So he has responsibility at 3. His other responsibility is cleaning up his room. He keep his room very clean. He's just naturally neat and organized anyway, or whatever. I really don't have to tell him to clean up his room because he keep all his little toys and his cars and the little pigs and the animals together, and he lay them all down and put them under blankets, all this other stuff, whatever. I talk heavy to him. Hey, come here. I talk to him like the coach gonna talk to him. I talk to him like the job gonna talk to him. I talk to him like life gonna talk to him, right? When it's time to hug and cuddle, we hug and cuddle. When it's time for him to lay his head up on my chest and watch TV and wrap up in a blanket, we do that, right? I don't take no videos or whatever, you know, most of the time we have knocked out. And he'll wake up in the morning, he'll put his head on my chest and he'll curl up for about 10 minutes, you know, just want to be held and loved on a little bit. And then he go into being this little boy that want to wrestle and fight and play fight, whatever. The other thing is, you don't tell me what the fuck to do. I don't know what other way, how to say it. You don't tell me what to do. You know, whenever your sentence starts with you need to, you oughta, you don't tell any other adult what to do. Not only me, anybody. You don't go on nobody's page and tell them what to do. You don't walk in anybody's house and tell them how they need to decorate or how they need to raise their kids. Worry about your own shit. Worry about your own kids. You know, handle your own business. How dare you And that's, I love my race of people. I love black folks because I'm black. I went to a HBCU and I love sisters. I think one of the only things that just unfortunately and what saddens me, sisters just always feel comfortable enough. Sometimes people just a little too comfortable and a little too familiar, as my grandmother would say. Too comfortable, too familiar. You don't know that person to go on their page and tell them what to do and what they need to do with their kid. You can make a respectful suggestion. You can humble yourself and say, hey, you're doing a great job with your grandson. I have my grandson too. Here's what we do. If it'd be okay if I make a suggestion to you, this might work out something you might want to try. See, it ain't all about what you do, it's how you do it. But of course, some of y'all are just ignorant as hell, and you don't. And apparently, you wasn't raised the right way. If you came on my page and criticized me publicly, instead of sending an inbox or going to the inbox, say, hey, I get a lot of inboxes. Hey, here's a suggestion. You know, Paw Patrol got those masks on sale. Rickey, maybe I wouldn't take that picture or whatever because, you know, I've gotten a lot of great, wonderful, awesome, constructive criticism that made me aware of some things that I wasn't aware of. But when you just blurt out, you need to, when your sentence start with you need to, if you walk up to me in public and say, can I get? I black out instantly. What is can I get? Uncouth, no manners, no respect. How are you today? How is your day? Nice to meet you. You know? And, you know, I know a lot of people are going to come on here and say, well, you don't need to give them no energy. Sometimes you need to check people in front of other people to let other folks know that you ain't nothing to be fucked with like that. I don't take no shit off of nobody. I never have my whole life. I'm from the projects, you know, and I don't think I'm better than nobody else. I raised several kids in this house. I have over 30 years of parenting experience. I have a 30-year-old son, right? I have other kids that I've raised in this house that didn't have a father. Some fathers locked up, some fathers in prison. Some fathers just decided they didn't want to be in the kid's life. And I did things as a man that I did not have to do. And I'm glad that God blessed me with enough space to do what I needed to do. And most of them got degrees on the wall downstairs. I have a whole education wall downstairs. When I get the rest of the degrees and accomplishments, get them framed, I'll show them to you one day. A whole education wall. Stepped up to the plate. From child support to plane tickets to vacations to the first car when they turned 16, all of that stuff. Stepped up to the plate and been a real man. You know, my grandson will not be the nigga that your granddaughter don't want to date. He will know how to change a tire. He will know how to fix a car. He will know how to maintain a property because he will be a homeowner someday. He will know how to prepare a meal. All of my kids know how to cook. Every last one of my kids know how to make macaroni and cheese from scratch. My kids know how to make greens. My kids know how to make meatloaf. My kids know how to fry chicken. I don't cook. I didn't cook for my kids. I made my kids get in the kitchen to help me cook. So while they think they helping me cook, they actually learning how to cook because I realized that all of my kids are gonna be parents someday. So if you wanna criticize somebody, you gonna criticize a deadbeat dad. One of them dudes that's standing in line, getting the new shoes that came out and that don't take care of his kids. You know who he is, you know one. Go criticize him. You know what I'm saying? You know, it seems like everybody get mad at a man when they see him trying to create a king. But if I would have put a goddamn dress on him and some hair barrettes and a hair bow, you would have ran outside and started shooting fireworks in the sky celebrating. Oh, how awesome is that? That's awesome to you. But I find it interesting that a lot of y'all sisters get mad when you see a king trying to raise another king. I get in his face. I talk shit to him. My grandmama talked so much shit to me. I thought my name was Long king, narrow bastard. That's what my grandma used to call me all the time. So that's why by the time I got to high school, when teachers and coaches, Coach Cridden, Coach Jones, Coach Miller, all these different coaches, you know, from PE class to the football team, trying out for the basketball team, which I didn't make. Coach getting in your face cussing you out, it did not faze me because I got cussed out by my grandparents and my grandma all the time. But they cussed me out, but I knew that they loved me. You understand? They not gonna be no soft ass, oh, don't talk to him like that. He's so cute. I understand Grayson is cute, but I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about no curly hair and no red skin. I don't care nothing about that because it ain't cute when they get 15 and you can't do nothing with them. It ain't cute when they get 16, 17, and they around here don't know how to introduce themselves to other men and properly look them in the eye and, hi, my name is Grayson Smiley. It's a pleasure to meet you, and give them a firm handshake. All of my boys, every man that ever walked out of this door, I got, all of them are grown. I've raised 5 boys in this house, 5. And when you meet them, every last one of them will look you in the eye and they will shake your hand and squeeze your hand tight and tell you their first and last name and say, pleasure to meet you. Every last one of them. My grandson says, yes, sir, and no, sir. That's it. If I say, clean up your room, yes, sir. Can I have a donut? No, you cannot have a donut. You've already had a donut today. Without attitude, he don't throw a tantrum. He don't get mad. He suck that shit up, and then he'll turn around and come back and ask for a juice. Then he'll turn around and say, when that don't work, he said, well, can I just have some water? Yeah, you know what time it is. You know you can't have nothing. Yes, you can have some water. My son is so used to being told, my grandson is so used to being told, no, it don't faze him at 3 years old. And you say no to some of y'all grown-ass people, you hate somebody for the rest of your life or whatever. See, my grandmama said a long time ago, if you can train a dog, you can train a child. I'm one of the best. I raise kids better than I tell jokes on stage. I raise kids better than I do radio. I got that parenting thing down to a T. When I say over 35 years, I'm the oldest grandchild. So when aunts and uncles dropped their kids off at my grandmama's house, who you think had to help my grandmama with the rest of the grandkids that was there for the whole summer? Right? And sent some of them off to college. Took younger cousins off to college. Went to Walmart, bought their stuff, took them off. They 40s, then they 40s. Took them off to college, right? Then I have taken some of their kids off to college. Physically drove them, took them off to college. So when I tell you I'm one of the best when it comes to parenting, I'm one of the best. Grayson work in the yard. He not gonna play all day. If me and Malik work, if me and my 18-year-old son work in the yard, he gonna get his little ass out there. He gonna do some yard work. He can play for the rest of the day, but he gonna work in the yard a little bit, right? It ain't gonna kill him. It gives him a sense of responsibility. It gives him a sense of manhood. Don't come on my page tell me how to raise my grandson. I don't need your help. I only make the videos because a lot of y'all people beg me, please put out more videos of Grace. The fans love it, right? We have a video, and I might be a little extra. Say, you know, what's the matter with you? My grandma used to say that to me. I say, what's the matter with you to him all the time. It don't faze him. It don't bother him. His feelings ain't never hurt. He went out there today after we came back from the beach and went and dove off the diving board, 3 years old, into a damn ice cold swimming pool. I thought it was warm up, but the water was cold. Shit, I jumped in there too, but nothing don't faze him. He's a tough 3-year-old. Now, there are kids, I don't talk to all kids that way, because there are some kids that's naturally sensitive. I have some nephews and stuff that I don't have to talk to them like that. I just look at them a certain way and they straighten up. Each child is different. And I do what I think is best for him. I know, and his mother decided for him to be here. She said, I want him to have the same home training that I had. I think that would be best for my son. And I said, okay, send him on. I'll handle it. And he'll probably be here until he's 18 years old. And that's just what it is. So have a blessed day. Thank y'all for watching this video. Thank y'all for praying for him. Thank y'all for loving on him. Thank y'all for praying and loving on me all these years. I really appreciate you. And fellas, I really appreciate y'all, because it ain't ever no smoke from the fellas. Men be like, dog, that's funny, man. Then men, they be like, well, here go a picture of me and my grandson. Well, my grandson look just like your grandson. And we be on the inbox talking. Every time I see, men posting their pictures of their kids, I'm showing love and throwing compliments. Like, look at little buddy. Tell little buddy, Rickey Smiley said, what's up? All that stuff. I'm watching y'all and y'all kids. But all you negative people, and then and I'm gonna start reading some more comments. What I'm doing, I'm just gonna block you, because you ain't got no business on here. If you feel so comfortable and you feel so for me, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me like that to come on here and try to tell me what to do. My mama don't tell me what to do. My mother makes suggestions. You understand? Don't. You shouldn't tell nobody what to do. You shouldn't be respectful. Keep your opinion to yourself. If you see something you don't like, scroll. Like that. I see something I don't like, and nope. See something I don't like, nope. Let me check a text message. Nobody text. Okay, keep scrolling. Nope. I'm going here. You need to clean up your house. You need to get all that shit off your bathroom counter while you out there look at your son. Your son this and your son that, or whatever. Everybody different. Everybody raise their kids different. But I'm just playing from the playbook of Ada Mae Armour, Ernest and Maddie Smiley. They playbook made me a college-educated, successful black man, and they took me in because my father got killed. And I saw that it worked for me. And I feel like I need to pay it forward. And I feel like I need to step up to the plate and do the same thing what my grandparents and two wonderful uncles did for me. So that's why I did what I did. And I raised every last one of them. Y'all done seen me be on stage and perform for years. You didn't know that somebody was over there in a baby bassinet with a bottle. You see me laugh and tell a joke and run off stage or whatever. You think I'm running off stage, because of a joke. I run over there real quick to straighten his bottle up and put the bottle back in his hand, or to pat him while he over there crying, or tell him to sit down and be still. A lot of time my kids grew up. I used to travel. I used to take my kids with me to a whole lot of my performances. Every time you saw me on BET Comedy View on Winter, I promise you my kids were sitting back there in that trailer, playing a game or something, or just back there waiting on me to get off stage. I'm a good dad, a great dad, and I'm a wonderful grandfather. So back to my point, you don't tell me what the hell to do. Don't worry about mine. Raise yours. Do that right there. Hey, y'all be safe. Thank y'all for watching my video. I was going to show y'all something, but I'll make a whole nother separate video about that, man. I got to tell y'all tomorrow about this dude named L. Howard, artist. He does leather. I'm gonna show you this guy that made these beast ass masks. They are just surgical masks. They're just pretty freaking awesome. All right, man. Thank y'all so much, and y'all to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show every morning. Have a blessed day. Peace.